The problem in Africa is rather large, and South Africa is really regarded as a rich country in terms of the rest of Africa. So one of the challenges we have come up against is that if you validate a technology or a clean tech in South Africa, there are places in the rest of the world that don't necessarily take this validation as correct. Because then they will say, well, it did work in South Africa, but would it work in Zambia? Would it work in Kenya? So one of our challenges is that whenever we look at a technology, if you're going to identify your target market as cross-border and across Africa, is you need to be mindful that if you're looking for a solution, that it needs to be adaptable and relevant across Africa. South Africa, in terms of electrification, is now approaching 90%, whereas the rest of Africa is sitting at 40%. We have clean water in most of our cities, whereas in the rest of Africa there's not clean water. So I do think that we can certainly test the technology in South Africa and certainly validate it, but you need to be mindful that if you're looking at an African market, you need to understand it. By the same, I would say, is that raising capital in South Africa from abroad is difficult, again, because they see us as a rich country. They say, why do you need it? But in the last couple of months, I have come across investors who are willing to look at South Africa, but I would say that it is more difficult here than raising money in Tanzania or Kenya or Ethiopia, because they believe the need there is bigger.